All right, Shalom. First and foremost, I want to give all praises to Yahawah, Ba'ashem, YAHAWASHI, Ba'ashem, Rakakwadash, double honors to the elders and apostles of the great millstone, and peace and blessings to the whole elect of Israel. And the title's lesson is going to be Favor is Deceitful. All right. So, the inspiration of this lesson, of course, all through the spirit and power of Yahweh Shai, but going into the phrase or the saying, beware of Greeks bearing gifts. All right. And that phrase is referring to the Trojan horse. All right. So going back into a little bit of history, the Greeks were at war with the Trojans. Right. And they needed a way to get into the walls of Troy. OK, so they constructed, they made this big, large wooden horse, this large wooden horse, and offered it as a gift, or a peace offering to the city of Troy. Right. So, once the horse was brought into the city, the warriors that are inside, that horse that were hiding, they opened up, they were able to, open the gates of Troy to the rest of the army. OK, and this is how the city of Troy was destroyed. OK, so pretty much, the term serves as a warning, to never trust your enemies. OK, and I'm going to go ahead and get that in Sirach, the 12th chapter. All right. But going into, it may seem like the so-called white man is doing a kindness, okay, or a favor to you so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Americans, and going into reference of this vaccine, okay, which is going to later on lead to the microchip, which is the mark of the beast. All right. It may seem as, a favor, okay, but, going to the precept, but favor is deceitful, okay, because ultimately this devil all he wants to do is destroy you, okay. So beware of Greeks bearing gifts, okay, and the Greeks talking about the Greek Empire, right, which are the so-called white men, all right, Edomites, the white women and child, Edomites, okay, because we know, I won't say we know, but the original Greeks, they were Japhites, okay, the Etruscans, the Ionians, so on and so forth, but talking about the Greek Empire, ran by Alexander, started by Alexander the Greek, okay, but, again, beware of Greeks bearing gifts in this time, beware of you, these Americans, okay, I'll just say plainly, beware of the white man and his gifts, okay, ask the Native Americans, right, this is Sirach, chapter 12, verse 10, never trust thine enemy, all right, never trust your enemy, never, okay, of course, we have to be wise as serpents, harmless as doves, okay, because it's a, and I'm not going to say it's a complicated situation, but we're under captivity, okay, and this is, going into, ultimately us serving our punishment, but at the end of the day, all right, we're not supposed to trust our enemy, okay, he's been set over us because we're in punishment, all right, the Lord never said be his friend, okay, so here, never trust thine enemy, for like as iron rusteth, so is his wickedness, so eventually, it's going to show forth, okay? It might go dormant for a little while, okay? It might seem like it went away, like he's changed, all right? But it says, like as iron rusted, so is his wickedness, okay? So here, let me get a precept. This is Jeremiah chapter 13 and verse 23. Can the Ethiopian change his skin, or the leopard his spots, all right? And that's a rhetorical question, okay? Of course, Esau in his pride said, I got this formula, right? Science so-called, all right, but the point is no, all right. It says, then may ye also do good that are accustomed to do evil, all right. So obviously that's not going to happen, okay, because it was asked a question, all right, which the question, is obviously no, okay, but it says, then may ye also do good that are accustomed to do evil, okay. So it's not going to happen, okay. If you're accustomed to doing evil, you're going to do evil. Okay, if you can't do good to yourself, how are you going to do good to others? This devil has done nothing good for the planet Earth. Okay, ask the trees, ask the air, all right, ask the whales, okay, ask the birds, all right, and ask the so-called Negro, Latino, Native American, all right. This man's history has been nothing but pure destruction, okay. So why now in 2020 is he going to turn the corner now? Oh, now the so-called white man is going to be good, okay. It's not possible, all right, because the Lord made all things for himself, even the wicked for that day of evil, okay, going back to Sirach 12, or Ecclesiasticus chapter 12 and verse 11, though he humble himself and go crouching, right, trying to bear gifts, all right, bringing the so-called Native Americans blankets, all right, and was covering those blankets smallpox, okay. Verse 11, though he humble himself and go crouching, yet take good heed and beware of him, and thou shalt be unto him as if thou hadst wiped a looking glass, and thou shalt know that his rust have not been altogether wiped away. Okay, because this man going to his spirit is not upright. Okay, he has a spirit in him that just can't do nothing good. Okay, he's been made to be a vessel of evil. Okay, so when you wipe away and you look deep enough, you'll see that what his wickedness is still there pumping. Okay, because again, that spirit is inside of him is made that way. Okay, he's born speaking lies. Okay, he can't help himself. All right, so whose fault is it if you take heed onto this man? Okay, you. All right, read on down. It says, who will pity a charmer? All right, bitten of a serpent. Okay, this man is nothing but pure evil onto you so-called Negroes, Latinos, and the Americans, and pretty much life in itself. Okay, so it says, beware of him. Okay, so going into favor is deceitful, which I'm quoting. What is it? Proverbs 31st chapter. All right, favor is deceitful. So going to somebody that's always complimenting you. Okay, gassing you up. All right, it's excessive flattery. Okay, you should be like, yo, what is up with this man? Okay, why is he trying to always win me over? All right, and kiss my ass. Okay, like he's on my side. All right, this is someone you have to watch out for. Okay, because again, favor is deceitful. Okay, going into gifts. Okay, which I'm gonna go ahead and grab that. But wait, maybe I can. Yeah, it says what Ecclesiastes 7th chapter. It says a gift destroyeth the heart. Okay, a gift. Okay, so it is this devil. Gifting. I'm gonna raise the minimum wage. Okay, or I'm going to make a universal basic income. All right, bring a vaccine. It's like you bring a vaccine. For free to people of higher needs. Okay, which these devils already know. Which he groups us together, which is spiritual, because we are the same people. You so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans. All right. So here, this is Proverbs 17 and verse 23. A wicked man taketh a gift out of the bosom to pervert the ways of judgment. Okay, to loosen you up. Okay, loosen you up for the kill. Okay, just like the Trojan horse. Okay, you get your guard down. All right, that's why I should talk about being vigilant. Okay, being sober. All right, not falling back asleep. All right, being asleep on the job. We're supposed to be watchmen. All right, and we're watching this devil because we know what Revelation 12 and 12 is going to come down having great wrath, because he knows that he had but a short time. Okay, he's being exposed. All right, but going into these gifts. Okay, this is how 2/3 around people have been swindled and did a deal with the devil. Okay, whether they know it or not. Okay, they're in his hand. Okay, but going to the elect. It says in Sirach 35th chapter, it says, what, do not think to corrupt with gifts, for such will not receive. Okay. So we're not swindled by your charismatic character, your pretty much your acting role. Okay. We're not all into that, going into, again, man, this devil, trying to persuade you or deceive you. Okay, it says if it was all possible, we would deceive the very elect. All right, if it was possible, but it's not possible. Okay, but I don't want to ramble too much. But here, this is Psalm. This is gonna be a quick lesson, but it's really important to know who your enemy is. Okay, and our enemy is gonna be of our own household. Okay, you have to know that too. All right, the people that are closest to you. All right, those are the ones that are most likely to come up against you, because they know where you live. Okay, they know where you're at. Okay. They have a familiarity with you. Okay, so they don't have a respect for you. Okay, so when all hell breaks loose, what? It says a man's foe shall be they of their own household. Okay, the love of many waxing cold. Okay, because they learn from their daddy the devil. Okay, that's why YAHAWASHI told them. It says ye of your father the devil. Okay, but here, this is Psalm chapter 10, and I'll start at verse 7. His mouth is full of cursing and deceit and fraud. Under his tongue is mischief and vanity, so he hides it. Okay, he says one thing and he means another. Okay, he says his words are smoother than butter, right? But yet was drawn swords. This man is trying to find any type of way to kill you. Okay, loose you up so he can kill you. Okay, going into Esau being a cunning hunter. All right. It says, verse 8, he sitteth in the lurking places of the villages in secret. In the secret places doeth he murder the innocent. His eyes are privately set against the poor, so in secret places he murders the innocent. Okay, by what? By these legislations. Okay, by these unrighteous decrees. Okay, these devils off wherever in the bunkers or, off in a space station. All right, in the middle of nowhere. Okay, in a mega mansion. Okay, not even mansions. They live on estates. Okay, signing papers and making wicked decrees. Okay, financing wicked foundations. Okay, financing Bill Gates. All right, and whatever his devil woman is. Okay, to what? To what? It says here, his eyes are privately set against the poor. Who's the poor? That's us. All right, so-called Negroes, Latinos, and the Americans who are the Israelites. All right, it's verse 9. He lieth in wait secretly as a lion in his den. He lieth in wait to catch the poor. He doeth catch the poor when he draweth him into his net. So, going to the Trojan horse. Okay, these devils, hiding inside this wooden horse to catch you off guard, to catch you sleeping. Okay, and it's going to say right here, verse 10, he croucheth and humbleth himself that the poor may fall by strong ones. Okay, strong ones going to his military. Okay, that's why this devil's going to push out the vaccines via what? The military. Okay, same way with the chip. Okay, this is what you call in simulation. This is a simulation to the New World Order, getting you ready, getting your mindset ready for this transition, okay, into his New World Order. Okay, so it'll be less resistance, so you'll be more willing. Okay, and ultimately he wants to keep you in fear. Okay, every time at the gig here, every single time, it don't matter if you came 2 seconds ago, they're gonna scan the side of your head, detect your temperature. All right, make sure you gotta have a mask on. Okay, and they wind you down. All right, but again, this is going into the gradualism. Okay, simulating you into this New World Order. Okay, and Jake has no idea what the devil's up to. Okay, because they don't even know that he's the devil. Okay, and that's the quote. It says the greatest trick that the devil ever pulled was, pretty much tricking everybody he doesn't exist. Okay. All right, but that's pretty much the point of the lesson. Going into again, the title being Favour is deceitful. All right, going into the Trojan horse, about beware of Greeks bearing gifts. Okay, beware this devil. Okay, he's up to no good, and especially now at the end of his kingdom. Okay, he's at the end of his kingdom. Okay, maybe giving a benefit down. Maybe he was at the height of his kingdom. Okay, which he's getting there because he's trying to fulfill the New World Order. But pretty much when the atmosphere wasn't so tense out here. Okay, when World War III wasn't so close to popping off. Okay, maybe. All right. But even I say maybe loosely, I'm being facetious. Like never, okay, going to this 12th chapter, I never trust your enemy, okay? Because again, this man is getting ready to go down. So what? He's going to try to bring everybody else down with him. That's a sore loser, all right? But the elect are predestined to win, to overcome. And they did that by why? By the blood of the Lamb, okay? YAHAWASHI, coming, Heavenly Father sending YAHAWASHI coming and redeeming us, okay? And pretty much putting the dagger, okay, with these thermonuclear missiles and ending the reign of the wicked, okay? And then they go into the beginning of it that followeth, which is the righteousness to come forever, the kingdom of heaven. All right, so with that, those words be edifying. As always, want to give our praise to Abashim Shai, Bashim Harash. Double honor to the elders and apostles of great millstone. Peace and blessings of the whole faith of Israel. Shalom.